I am a stripper from Russia. Ask your questions.
Do you get much enjoyment from certain customers, or is it strictly business?
95% of the time, it's just business. But sometimes I might like a person. There are a few men and one married couple we are friends with.
How much do you make?
It depends on the club and my motivation, from $1,000 to $7,000 a month.
Age, and how long have you been doing this?
25. I have been working for 5 years with breaks. Visited many cities in Russia, Europe, and Asia thanks to my work. Usually I travel and my contract lasts from 1 month to a year.
Which country has the most problematic customers? Which the best?
Striptease is banned in many countries, but there is consummation, when a girl drinks with you and you pay for this time. In Russia and Turkey, men behave disgustingly. The best men are in Europe.
How do they behave disgustingly?
I worked in Turkey, but in general, all Muslims who visit such places treat women as things, and Russian men have become impudent. Men in Russia are used to women looking perfect. It is difficult to meet a woman in the subway without a manicure, pedicure, makeup, and hairdo. Therefore, strippers are subject to huge demands. For example, the club management may say, "You should dye your hair," or "You need to get breasts done." Russian men do not want to spend money.
How did the men treat you in Greece? Hopefully not as terrible as our neighbor.
Men in Greece are nice. Many young guys go to strip clubs. But old men can be nasty sometimes. There are racial divisions in Greek strip clubs. Black women, Colombians, and white, Russians, Ukrainians, Poles. Whites talk to guests and go to private dances, but blacks have sex there for the same price. Many Greeks talk to white girls and pay for cocktails, and then sleep with blacks.
How you do feel about Ukraine, and has the war affected your work?
Many solvent men have gone abroad. The economy has suffered greatly, and we earn less. Now we are learning to work with those who have returned from the war. They have a lot of money, and our task is to take it all. It is cynical, but such is the reality. DJs do not use sharp sounds or thunder sounds. Security is close to us. Once a man took me to a private room for 3 hours, cried and told me how his comrades' legs and arms were torn off.
Where from in Russia? How do you see the future of sex work for you in particular, and for women in general?
I am from a small town. Now I live in Moscow. I do not sell sex. I sell time and the illusion of love. Strippers are excellent psychologists. It was better before. If the economic situation does not change, then men will choose cheap sex more often instead of an expensive vacation in a strip club.
What is the craziest thing that happened at the club?
Oh, there are many such stories. One time, a girl got very drunk. She climbed onto a pole and turned over. There is such an acrobatic element when you spin upside down. Several chairs were located right next to the stage. In flight, she threw up all over everything around, including the people sitting on those chairs. Another time, when a man ran out of money, instead of taking out a loan like most people do, he actually called his mother and asked her to bring cash to the club. There was also a situation where the enraged wife of one of the guests burst into the club. She attacked the security guards first and then went after her husband. And then there are the darkest stories. One girl who left the club with a guest was dismembered and thrown out of a window. 2 others died of an overdose, and 1 security guard was shot.
What's off limits at a Russian strip club?
Depends on the club, the girl, and the guest. From "don't touch me, just watch," to "we can have sex in the hotel at the club."
What is the difference between a striper and a prostitutes, for example, and is it a job that make you earn a lot of money?
Clubs are divided into 3 categories. 1. Intimate services are strictly prohibited. 2. The guest must spend a lot of money in the club and then pay the dancer, about $600 for 2 to 3 hours, but the girl can refuse or ask for more money. 3. The hotel is in the club and 1 hour of the dancer is about $150. The difference from prostitution is that there is always a choice. The girl goes to the hotel with the one she likes.
What's your plan for when you're 35?
I want to be a streamer and a blogger, get a second degree in the United States, meet my soulmate. This is the before 35 plan.
Why the United States? I'm from USA, so just curious.
I also like European countries, but I'm too lazy to learn a new language. Main reason, freedom. I want to freely talk about religion, politics, about being child-free, read books that I like, use all the necessary internet resources, and not be afraid that I will be imprisoned.
Are you looking to work as a stripper here in the US or another career?
Experience as a stripper is my safety cushion. I can always go to work there even if it doesn't work out in another field, until I am about 40.